Hey guys, January is officially over. Today is January 31st. No spend January is over. And so I'm going to share our budget with you guys for how it went for January. I don't do this every month just because I get a little bit nervous about sharing real numbers, and also just I know that we spend more than a lot of other people, and sometimes I don't want to hear the comments about it, but I know that it's good for us to get that kind of feedback sometimes. But I also know that we do the best that we can given the kind of lifestyle we have, just surrounded by people constantly wanting to do stuff. Like just for the month of January, since I was doing No Spend January, I had to say no to going out to eat like 3 times. So like I said, I know we spend a lot, but we do the best we can. And I know my husband is a spender. You should all know that. So that's one of the main problems that I don't like talking about. But since, like I said, since we did No Spend January, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you the numbers. Okay, so if you're not aware, our goal for doing this No Spend month was for me personally not to spend any personal money. It was for us to not do any eating out unless it involved using our gift cards or money that we had gotten for Christmas, and just not spending any extra money. And Jared attempted to spend less on his personal budget as well. He usually budgets $300 personal. And he attempted to stick to $200. As you can see, we did not succeed 100% on doing a no spend month. We ended up going out the very last weekend, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So this is my budget, but up here is where we do our income, and we kind of have it split up by when we get paid. So we got paid at the end of December, so this is what carried over from December, and then we also got paid January 12th and then January 26th. So like I said, this is what got carried over from then till the next payday. These are the bills that have to come out. So I had my phone bill JoJo, we pay for gymnastics. It's about $69 a month. And then her Mother's Day out is $150 a month. And then this month we had to pay a $50 supply fee. So it was $269 this month, but normally it is $219. And then our AT&T, our cable and internet bill was due $124, water $99. That first 11 days we spent $427 on groceries. Gas we spent $55. Over here I put what we budget for the month, and then right here is the actual. So right here it tells us if we went over or under. Jared spent $89, and then I have another sheet over here in a minute where I can show you what that money was spent on, because I'm sure you're curious. I'm always curious what people spend their personal money on, so I'm going to share that with you guys also. Gifts, we did have a baby shower, so I spent $21 at Target. Okay, and then down here at the bottom I keep a miscellaneous budgeted, which at the beginning of the month I try to plan for things that I know we have going on, which you can see right here. I knew that we were going to have small group. We have to pay for childcare for our small group at church, and then I got a ticket for running a red light a couple months ago, so I had to pay that at the beginning of January. I know that was a stupid mistake, but I was going to see a friend on the night that it happened who was sick and was about to pass away, and she did end up passing away, so I can't really feel angry about getting the ticket. So that was $75. The miscellaneous over budget is things that we spend that I didn't plan for, and I'll show you that also in a minute. I think that was all Redbox movies. And then I had to put $20 into our Hill and Valley Fund, because if there's not $300 in their account at all time, then it will start charging us monthly. So I had to get that up to $300. Okay, and then we'll start on the second column. Jared got paid on the 12th. The commission, that's not actually his commission. That is income that I got from YouTube. I got about $125, so thank you guys. And part of that is an expense report that Jared turned in for $103. And then also we sold a camera lens on Craigslist for $57. So that's what that income is from. So for this 2 weeks, we paid our mortgage, we paid Jared's phone, our Atmos bill, our Netflix, and our car insurance. And then we spent $166 on groceries for the end of January, $93 on gas. Jared spent $88. We did end up eating out the last Sunday, or one of the last Sundays after church, because it was so late and we were just starving. So I just caved in and we ate some rosas. And then $40 gift that was for a wedding. We gave them some cash for a wedding for $40. And then down at the bottom, just a little bit, let's see, miscellaneous over budget. Let's go see what that was for. So here's where I put comments into my spreadsheet, and then I also printed it out just to show you guys. I don't usually do this, but let's see. So as you can see, we did a lot of red boxes. I know we shouldn't have since we're doing No Spend January, but there was lots of good movies we wanted to see, and they're only $1.60, so we just did it anyway. We did also start a show on Netflix. We started watching Mad Men. We hardly ever use our Netflix, but something about No Spend January, we always start watching our Netflix. We really enjoy Mad Men. We did watch these movies, and then a couple weeks ago, Jared had to go out of town for work for a day. So his boss wanted him to rent a car, and he ate out and then gas. So he expensed all that stuff, and so he'll get that money soon back for that. And then we had to pay a toll bill, which should have only been a couple bucks, but I was late on paying it. So that was an extra $10. So that was really stupid of me. And then we'll go back up here to the last column. He got paid on January 26th, and he also got a commission check, thank goodness. Not a ton, but we also did just find out a few days ago that he is going to get a really big commission check at the end of February. So I told you guys in one of our previous videos that we usually get a big commission check in December, but we did not get that this past December, so we were hoping for it in January or February, and we are going to get it soon, so we're really excited about that. And so for this week, we had to pay our JEXA, our energy bill. We gave our tithe. Okay, and then I guess we didn't have to spend any on groceries for the last few days, but we did have to spend a little bit on gas. And then this is where we really failed for No Spend January. We were doing so good. The last weekend, I got a chance to get a break from the kids, and I was really, really stressed out. So I took advantage of it and had a girls' night, which I haven't had in forever. So we just went out to eat, and then we went to a bar, which I didn't drink or anything, but they charged you to get in. So, but we had a fun night, and then we'll see in a minute what Jared spent his on. Okay, so here are our sinking funds down here. I'm doing something a little bit different. Usually what I do is I contribute to each sinking fund every single month, but right now, since we're just so behind on money and stuff and trying to get caught back up on our Baby Step 3 and our Hill and Valley Fund, I've been looking through what we already have in our sinking funds, and I'm only contributing to the ones that really need them. So car maintenance, went ahead and put 100 in that. Clothes, we don't have any in clothes, and we don't really need clothes right now, but I went ahead and put a little bit in there just to be safe. HOA, I usually put, I think, like, I don't know, $30 into our HOA fund a month, but we haven't contributed to our sinking funds in so long that I did have to get caught up on that one because we have to pay it soon. It's like $300 a year. So I went ahead and put 168 into our HOA sinking fund. And then down here, my life insurance, I usually just put $12 into that a month because it is $144 a year, but we are behind on it. It's due soon, so I needed to get caught up. So $72, and then the $520 is money that I owe to my sister because me and my mom and my sister are going to Vegas at the end of March, and she's already booked the hotel and the flight and a show to see Britney Spears. So I owe her $520, and then I'll just have to budget some money for February. I think I'm gonna do a $480 to make it even $1,000, and so that will be for gambling and food and everything. So that leaves us with, as you can see down here, $950 will carry over into February. Our goal is to have more than that, but we're not there yet, which is why we did No Spend January. So basically what the number left at the end of the month means is for this month we don't have enough left over to put into any kind of savings. Our Hill and Valley Fund is our goal right now. We don't have enough to put into there because we need that for February, but at the end of February we definitely should be able to start doing some fun stuff with our money. So we're looking forward to that. So as you can see over here, it tells you where we were over and under. Okay, I always tell you this, but I'll tell you again. What usually happens is I budget about $600 for groceries, and then we still end up spending like $200 on eating out. So we always spend at least $800 on food. And so this month I budgeted $0 for eating out, and I attempted to stick to a $500 grocery budget. I knew it wouldn't happen, but I still think it's good that we spent a little less than $600 on food, and we hardly ate out I mean, we did some using our gift cards and stuff, which you don't see in here, but still, I mean, we did okay. And then gas, we went over a little bit, but you can't really help gas. Jared, of course, went over. No surprise there. I ended up going over. I don't usually spend that much on myself, but I did. $13 over on eating out. Gifts, we were under about $25 because I have not bought my stepdad's birthday gift. His birthday is tomorrow, so that will be in February's budget, and then that's pretty much it. We went 92 over on our miscellaneous over budget, but a lot of that was because Jared went out of town, so he'll get reimbursed for that. So you can see over here, I do like I keep track of our total spent for the month, which is at $46.73. Trying to keep that below $5,000. And let's see, as you can see over here, you don't see anything in the Jared JJ Roth IRA or the Joe 529 because we went ahead and paused our investments in our kids' college until we are caught back up. That's normally an extra $300 altogether that we put in those, but we paused that until July. And then as you can see over here, I just keep notes of things I need to know that we gotta pay for. And then down there is where I keep track of our savings account, our baby step 3, and how much money we have in there. And then this is where I was going to show you what our personal money was spent on. So Jared just took out some cash. He played golf once. As you can see, golf is expensive. He stops at gas stations a lot and eats out a lot. But a lot of the stuff that he spends, like I told you guys up here, he gets reimbursed for it. So I'm wanting to like get better about tracking that, but I don't see his expense reports, so I don't really know what to do for now, but we might get better about tracking that. Let's see, the second week he took a little bit of cash from the kids that I had lying on the dresser because he needed some cash, and then I went and used the card a few times, and so that's how I got that $20 back. Me and Jordan had a little fun day together. I know we weren't supposed to be spending money, but we did spend a little bit. We went downtown and had fun, and he got the Dollar Shave. He ate out again. Got some more cash, more gas station junk, more gas station, ate out, gas station, ate out, gas station, gas station. And then he went and played Top Golf with one of his friends while I went out to eat with my girlfriends. So that's where that money was spent. And there's the grocery ones, but you can mainly see how that was spent if you watch my grocery hauls. And yeah, there it all is. So we were not 100% successful on our no spend January, but we did still save a little bit of money by not eating out as much as normal, and I spent a little bit less on groceries than I normally would have. You should see, we just eat a lot, you guys. People always say that we have a high grocery budget, but I mean, seriously, with the 4 of us, we are just constantly eating and snacking. Our fridge and pantry is pretty much bare now. I really need to go to the store. So we can't help it, we eat a lot. I think that's all I wanted to share. Let me know how your guys' no spend January went. How much money did you save? And yeah, I'll quit rambling on now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you next time.